Everyone I know.
Everyone I know.
Everyone I know.
Everyone I know. Everyone I know. Everyone I know.
Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where we argue about the mundane. We're here again in Troy, baby. Ooh, we're in the Troy dungeon this time.
You act like we're not in Troy every fucking
This week we're in Troy. This week only Troy.
Well, you won't be in Troy in a couple of weeks, to be fair.
Why is that?
We have a super special guest coming on a Saturday, and I might be on call, so we
Okay.
might want to record from my place.
Oh, very cool. Different audio environment. I'm here with my lovely producer, Brendan.
Hello.
And I'm here with my brother, Chris.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Welcome back. How was Mexico?
Well, the resort was nice. I didn't really see Mexico.
What are you talking about? It's the same thing. Sandals. Come on.
Yeah. No, it was really nice. We had a great time. But if you ever want to go on a vacation to a different country and not meet any of the locals or any of the culture or anything like that, go on an all-inclusive vacation.
Now, did you just like Fortnite jump out of a plane and then land
We
in
set
the
it up, yeah.
resort? Yeah.
Well, that was the rehearsal dinner. We had to set it up ourselves.
Yeah. Oh, very cool. Very cool.
No, we had a good time. It was a lot of fun. Julie's family is lovely.
Mazel.
Yep.
Oh, congrats to Lauren and Mike.
Yeah, Lord Mike, if you're listening, congrats, guys. Thanks for inviting me out there. It was fun. We had a
You
good time.
invited me too, but I didn't come because I'm poor.
Yeah, it was a little expensive.
Yeah. All right. Everyone I Know is brought to you by Audible.com.
Whoa.
You didn't do it. You didn't do it.
Sorry, we had too much of a prelude.
I know.
Excuse me. This episode
Sorry, I will stay in my lane.
of Everyone I Know is brought to you by Audible.com. If you want a free audiobook and a trial membership, you can go to audibletrial.com/EIK. I am listening to The Expanse. I'm on book 3 now.
Jesus.
It's
burning him up. Burning him up.
Very good. Wonderful sci-fi.
Everyone I Know is also brought to you by the fucking Patreon, baby. Give us $1, or don't, or do, or give us $5, or give us $10, or give us $1 million.
Well, the limit's $15,000.
$15,000.
You
Give
can
it to us.
subscribe for $15,000 a month.
I will be your sex slave.
You own us.
You own us. We are yours to keep, to have, to hold, to cherish, in sickness and in health.
Yeah, I think after tax, it works out to not that much money.
Yeah, Patreon takes a pretty penny. If you want to give us 15 grand, just show up to our house with a suitcase.
That's cool.
Yeah. We have the illustrious pleasure. We have the joy, the light, the gift of having a former Albany resident and a good friend on, Jenny Klupka. What's up, Jenny?
Klupka.
Hey guys,
All the way from New York City.
The city that never sleeps.
the Pulse, Brooklyn.
Tell
Thank
us
you
about
so much
yourself,
for
Jenny.
having me.
What are you up to lately, Jenny?
What am I up to lately? I can plug.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
That was your lead.
So I've been puttering around the streets of New York, and I am working on a project right now. I'm working on a show called I Don't Date Well, and it's right now it's a one-time sketch comedy show, also some improv and stand-up in there, and that is happening on December 12th on Wednesday, very soon.
Yes, next
This
week.
is coming out.
If you're listening to this on the 6th, it's 6 days away.
Perfect.
Date math.
If you're listening to it on the 13th, it happened already.
You fucking fool. That's why you got to keep
And
up
it
to
was
date on the
great.
cast.
Yeah, gotta catch up. So I've been working on that really hard. It's a ladies only. It's all female, written, directed, performed. So come on down if you're in the area.
Very cool.
Very cool. Now, normally at this point, we do the Old Man Minute, but my father seemed to enjoy our producer's rendition of the Old Man Minute last week.
What Chris means to say is that our father enjoyed Brendan's literacy.
And I guess he's going to fucking read it this week.
That's right.
So now,
Brendan, talk to us about our father.
No, Brendan is now our dad.
Yeah, that's the way it works. I'm going to preface this by saying I think he's using words that I don't know how to pronounce from the movie 300. And
Yeah, he
I
does.
don't like
He
300.
does that. He does
and
that.
It's not because I have a problem with gay pornography. It's because I don't like Zack Snyder as a director.
I think a little bit of him goes a long way.
All right. Ya sauce, EIK fellas. I just watched 300 again. In the 50 some odd old man minutes I have written, Brandon gave me the best reading. It makes me think he may have read it before recording the podcast. Kudos. Pame. Topic Ina.
Wow.
He
Speaking.
likes to Google sometimes.
Diners versus brunch spots. I took you both to the TAM diner at 5 a.m. one Sunday morning after we had watched the Perseid meteor showers for a couple of hours. When we walked in, it was like a scene from an old western. The place went silent. We sat at the counter and the matronly waitress said, either these boys are up past their bedtime or they're up really early. Mercifully, Andy launched into what we had been doing, and that Dad, thank God, had gotten he and his brother up at 2:30 a.m. and how cool the meteor showers were. He probably saved my ass from the ire of the Northern Militia. By the way, diners and
great
eggs
Northern
Benedict
Militia.
all the way.
Wow.
Topic, Dethiau.
Probably 2 in Greek, people.
Replace your
I'd assume.
siblings. I've got 4 siblings. Replacing them would be too much work. Besides, we are all veterans of the Betty Wars. I am, as you know, the most highly decorated of that campaign.
Betty's our grandmother.
Topic, Tria. Y'all tired of superheroes? My generation grew up almost opposite of yours. As kids, we were really into comic books. Every Thursday, we'd go to the corner pharmacies to buy the new releases. We'd sit around for hours reading them and swapping with our friends. But gradually, the comic got replaced by Mad Magazine, National Lampoon, and of course, Playboy, Penthouse, and Hustler. That was the death knell for superheroes. You guys had
Jerking
access
it.
to you guys had access to an internet full of porn. I think you got tired of it and embraced the superheroes that were integral to your video games and later portrayed in film. Agape, old man. P.S. To King Andrew Cuomo, the first regarding gun control. Molon Labe.
I don't know.
I
what-
assume it's something offensive, whatever that
probably.
was.
And I let it stand because I also do not like Andrew Cuomo.
I don't like Cuomo, but not for the same reasons that you don't. All right. Without further ado, we're moving on now to topic number one.
All right, I'm topic 1.
111.
My topic today is the fact that I was going to go into a whole diatribe about how comic book movies are going to go the way of Western, but I think that's kind of boring. So I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah, you texted it to me.
God.
Yeah, cool, because they are, and they're going to be like just thrown away like a Western is a genre film, and just the fucking Coen brothers are going to make them. That's going to be it. But no, they are. That's beside the point. What I want to talk about is, I kind of alluded to it before, traveling quirks, going to a different country, going on travel with people you don't know.
Okay.
And just like things you guys have noticed before in your travels that are they're like maybe little funny anecdotes. I'll lead in with one. So we flew out on Monday from Mexico. We got through customs. It was a customs. Yeah, it was customs.
Yeah, it's
to get
customs.
to get back into the airport to fly out
customs.
from Cancun. And as we were walking through, I wanted to grab something to eat really quick, and as I turned a corner, I saw the most magnificent thing I'd seen my entire time in Mexico. It wasn't the beautiful sands. It was Guy Fieri's American restaurant, Cancun.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
So it had a smoking section.
Fuck yeah.
It had like pictures of like Texas and shit like that all over the walls. One picture of John Lennon, which I thought was kind of strange. So maybe Guy Fieri actually thinks that John Lennon's an American. But we got chicken wings, which were fucking phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
and these things called trash can nachos.
That's some marketing you got there, Mr. Fietti.
I ordered a double margarita. It came in a skull glass the size of my head.
Very nice.
And I was told when we checked out that the skull glass was mine. I left it there because I didn't feel like getting arrested with it in America, thinking that it was some type of weapon.
It's a gang
Are you
affiliated.
going to not tell us what's in trash can nachos?
What do you think's in trash can nachos?
Trash.
Like old boots?
It was tortilla chips, and just various squishy stuff. So like some sauces. There were chorizo in
cool.
it. There was a bunch of cheese. But when it was served to you, it was like in this like mixed gigantic like mixing cup that you use to like mix flour with the bottom cut out. So this guy walks over with this bowl with this giant mixing thing, and you can see
Is it like a traditional like stone?
No, it was a
thing?
piece of aluminum.
Oh,
It was like
cool.
yeah.
like a beer bucket kind of.
Got it.
Kind of, but the bottom was cut out, and you could see the cheese kind of oozing out the bottom. And then the guy's like, "Here's trash can nachos," and he just lifted it up, and all fell down. It was disgusting. But yeah, so that was not the highlight, obviously, but a very memorable moment for my 5-day trip to Mexico.
What's the deal with airplane food?
There isn't any airplane food anymore, really.
What do you mean? There's got to be airplane food.
You can order it, but it's like overpriced. You don't get it like complimentary anymore.
No.
I got it on. I just went to London, and on British Airways they give you an English breakfast,
Really?
free of charge. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, when I went to
Yeah.
England, they fed us too.
Really.
Yep. I
They
had
didn't give us
turkey.
shit.
I had turkey and gravy.
Nice.
Delicious.
Was it good?
No, it wasn't good.
I ate every fucking thing. They give you too much food. Like they give you like an English breakfast. They give you muffins. They give you like more bread. They give you jams. I ate every last thing that they gave me because I felt like I paid too much for the ticket. Like I ate it all out of spite. It was really
You got to get your
Gross.
money's worth. Well, see, I have a tendency to drink a lot when I travel. So like one of my big favorite things is airport bars.
Ah, yes.
One of my favorite
lonely.
things. Well, they're great because nobody has to talk to you. Nobody's gonna talk to you unless you want them to.
And you can tell a
Yeah, it's
tall
all
tale.
business.
Yeah. And if you go to JFK, they have like kiosks where you just order your food on an iPad and they just come up and serve it to you. And you don't have to talk to the bartender.
You don't even have to take your fucking earbuds out, baby.
Yeah, no, dude, it's great.
It's a millennial's dream.
What about
I
you,
love
Jenny?
it.
So you said you went to London. Any
did.
anecdotes or any irks that you have when you travel?
I mean, I had a good time. I went for a wedding, but I think I just hate being anywhere for like a long amount of time and not being able to leave. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like on the plane and I just go nuts. Like I go absolutely insane. It wasn't, I mean, it was cool because it's like you're in the air and there's like a lot there. You
That's
know
not
what I mean?
cool. That's terrifying. You're above the ground. If you fall, you die.
There's just a lot to think about, you know?
Yeah.
But I went, not as cool, but I went to Boston not that long ago for like an improv festival, which is cool.
Boston's
New
not
York to
cool.
Boston.
Improv is
Improv's
cool.
cool. Boston not so much.
Yeah, it's from New York to Boston. It took us about 7 to 8 hours because of the traffic.
Jesus Christ.
And I was losing my fucking mind.
Well, if
I
you're
was like sitting in the aisles. It was awful.
oh, you took a bus there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough.
I don't have a car.
Well, if
Yeah, you guys drive cars around and shit.
Yeah, we're big city. Well, we're medium city boys.
yeah.
We've got
Medium
cars.
city boys.
Yeah. I've got a parking spot.
Yeah.
Well, see, if you're on the road though, like you just pop in a podcast, like EIK.
Oh yeah. Everyone I know
Oh,
podcast.
wow.
Great for traveling.
It's great for traveling. Or if you're done with podcasts for a little while,
Oh, you motherfucker.
and you want to take a break,
Here we go.
You can get a free audiobook if you go to audibletrial.com/EIK. Like I said, The Expanse, great sci-fi.
Book 3.
There's like 7
Or
of
if you're
them.
feeling generous, you can hop on patreon.com.
/ everyone I know.
If you've got 8 hours,
I want to know. I have a question. I have a follow-up question about the Patreon.
sure.
Say in a hypothetical world, I give you guys $1,500 a month and I own you.
15,000.
15,000? No, it's not. It's
Yeah, it's 15,000. Look it
Yeah.
up.
It's a max donation.
Yeah, it's the
Are
most
you sure?
positive.
Okay, say I have the money and I pay $15,000. What could this podcast become? Anything?
Anything you want because you own us.
We could just stare into a camera for an hour a week and just say stuff about whatever you want. You could hold up your feet. We could say, those are great feet you got there. And then you could I feel like if someone's giving us, I don't mean to do this, but I feel like if someone's giving us $15,000 a month, it's got to be for weird fetish reasons.
I gotta say that if
Yeah,
I usually
probably.
don't think that a woman is gonna pay you for her to show you her feet.
No,
I don't
that's what
think
I see online.
I
It's
don't
just-
think that's normally how it works.
Don't fucking fetish shame or whatever it is.
yeah,
Like,
don't kink shame
yeah,
us,
kink shame.
Brendan.
But I don't
Jesus.
think that's the way the money usually travels in that situation.
Well, yeah, it's that's why it's a kink.
Yeah.
You guys could always just accept the money and then start another podcast and then just pick up where you left off.
That's probably truthfully what would happen.
Yeah, we'll flip over. We'll become everyone I knew.
Everyone I knew.
the Shills. We should use the money and start a band called the Shills.
The Shills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into it. And play some butt rock.
So Andy, what about you for the for travel? You got any?
I love traveling. I like the physical act of traveling because I like not having to decide things for myself for long periods of time.
You'd love a cruise then, man.
I fucking hate cruises.
Ugh.
Cruises are the worst.
Yeah, cruises are bad because you're trapped on a boat. And there's a jail on the boat, and you can get thrown in jail on the boat.
There's a fucking mortuary too on a boat. So
There's a mortuary on the boat.
like every single cruise ship has one just in case somebody dies. So a lot of people
Oh, you mean like a morgue, rather?
a morgue, rather.
Yeah.
Sorry. So like
I feel like I like boats more after hearing that.
You
pretty
can,
metal,
Kinda
man.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, because like a lot of people, their last like wish is to go on a cruise or something like that, and Grandma fucking kicks the bucket because she had too much fucking out of the cheese fountain.
No, Grandma.
there is often outbreaks of disease on boats.
Yes, it's very true.
Like Legionnaire's disease or Listeria, which would definitely kill your grandma. So don't give your grandma the shrimp unless you're really sure they're fresh. This message brought to you by eikpodcast.com.
Like, review, subscribe.
Okay, so I personally do like traveling like long distances, and like I don't get stir crazy very often. Like recently, I was on a train and from Albany to Utica, New York, which is an hour and a half drive. It's a 2-hour train trip.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not that
That's
bad,
not
but
bad.
it's great. You know what's great about it? This most recent time, I got delayed 2 hours because Amtrak fucking left a train car on the track. So what happened was the engine disconnected from the car, not my train, just so everyone knows. I'm safe. I'm here.
Yeah.
The engine disconnected from the train, left the train behind near Rensselaer Station. So they delayed us for 2 hours. So I literally sat 15 minutes from my house for 2 hours and then took a 2-hour
Nice.
train ride back to Utica. So 4 hours to Utica, which was great. Because I got to sit on Twitter. I tweeted at Ice-T a couple times. I listened to some podcasts. Not our podcast because I've heard them all.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I enjoy that kind of stuff. I like being. It's like a meditative thing.
It's fun to travel. I like to drive.
I like driving.
I like to drive long distance.
I like being able to control
Yeah.
the rate at which I'm traveling.
That's-
I think that's
that's
why
it
I
right
fucking
there.
hate being on a bus or being in the air, is because I'm like, who's driving this thing?
Yeah.
Like,
I need
move
your
over.
credentials.
I mean, it's one of those things that you can easily jump into the like, if you're here and I'm here, then who's flying the plane? Which is
computers.
which is a great comedy bit from the 1980s. Probably
Such
the
a
80s.
great comedy bit.
Everyone loves bits when they're flying.
I used to be terrified of flying, like really bad.
Yeah.
I couldn't get on a plane unless I was like just about blackout drunk. And then like one time I was flying down to New Orleans to go get some partying and down there, and I'm sitting next to like the nicest looking old lady, and I looked at her and go, this plane's gonna go down, right? Like we're gonna die.
Did not say that.
I did, and she, instead of calling the police, which she probably should have
Yeah,
done,
no, I would have done that.
she goes, honey, you need to calm down. You need to relax. We're gonna be fine. Make the sign of the cross and just calm down. And I did, and I felt a little bit better.
Good thing you had kind eyes. Otherwise, she would have been calling the fuzz.
Yeah. In hindsight,
I
it
also
wasn't the
took
best.
a plane to New Orleans
It's
for
not that.
Mardi Gras.
It's not. Why'd you go for Mardi Gras? You had to go like on the off season when it's like fun.
Well, nobody fucking told me that, so I went for Mardi
telling you
Gras,
now.
and it was too much. It was all too much.
Yeah, there's way too many people down there, and it's like some people treat it like like St. Patrick's Day. We go
Yeah.
down when I used to go down all the time. I'd go down on Memorial Day weekend where it's really fucking hot, but everything's air conditioned, and there's a lot less people, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, there was just nowhere to pee. It
That
was
is a
a panic
problem. You
attack
just-
every time I needed to pee.
Yeah, it's pee on the ground. Everybody does.
Okay, well, I was wearing a morph suit, so Riddle me that, Powers.
I don't have a solution.
I feel
Get
like-
a pair of scissors.
Why were you wearing a morph suit, Jenny?
I think I just
Owned one?
I decided to wear a morph suit.
all my
Andy?
other clothes were dirty. No, I think me and my friends who I went with just wanted to like really do it.
Yeah.
You know?
So really
So
do
we
it.
The traditional New Orleans Creole garb.
The
morph suit.
Listen, I didn't do my research beforehand. So I have this, and I still fucking have it. This like jester morph suit with like Mardi Gras colors and stuff.
that's not
It was a
bad.
hit.
Did you buy that in town, or did you order that before you went down there?
We got it at the and time to plug the Party City in near Crossgates.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sponsor.
Sponsor us, Party City.
I used to work there, by the way. Seasonal help 2014.
Hell yeah.
I wish that it was complimentary on your flight. They just give it to you. It's like you can have a meal or you can have a morph suit.
I'm really hungry.
Olivia has bought herself a pair of onesie, like pajamas, like old school ones, like with like the
butt flap?
Yeah, it has a butt flap,
Oh, hell yeah.
and she just walks around with it in her house. And it's
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's unsettling though because she'll kind of forget, and then she'll like walk in front of a mirror and then just like come back with onesie energy from the bathroom.
I love that.
Onesie energy.
You know it when you see it. It's a lot of aggression, but also joy. She's like, you heard this guy Deadpool?
Oh, Jesus.
You gonna do a Deadpool for me real quick?
I don't know how one does a Deadpool.
Just do a Deadpool.
See,
Come on.
I don't know if you listened to the last
Do what he
episode.
says.
I can't, because I don't know how one does a fucking Deadpool.
Do a Deadpool
I'm
for me.
Deadpool.
There, he did it.
How is
That's something he would say. He'd look right, and Jenny was looking at
Give
the
me your lunch
camera.
money.
She was looking
he
at the
doesn't
camera
steal
while she
people's
was.
lunch money?
He would if he fucking wanted it.
Oh.
Does what he wants. He's the Deadpool.
You should read the comics.
Let me clean your pool.
It's
I don't know
dead.
who Deadpool is. It's
So
like I do, but I
fucking
don't.
Ryan Reynolds, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good at superheroes, you know? I'm sorry.
Chris did
Well-
just complain about superhero movies, and now he expects Jenny to know every single one.
I'm not good. I got like 2003 Spider-Man, and that's where it ends.
Fair enough. Nobody's perfect.
All right. So, do we have any final thoughts on traveling?
It's not about the journey. It's about the booze in the airport.
Okay.
Not about
it's
not about the destination. It's about the booze in the airport.
You know, I love it.
Yeah.
I have been profiled.
Oh, me too, bro.
Well,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love
I didn't
being-
this time, though.
You didn't get profiled this time?
Oh, they turned my backpack. No, they didn't turn my back. Oh, they opened it up because I had jewel pods in it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
They just hit him real quick, just make sure that they're legit.
He opened up. He goes, menthol. Yeah,
Hell yeah,
Gave you a
dude.
quick shaka.
Yeah, no,
I've
I
never been profiled.
I wonder why,
Okay,
Jenny.
I wonder why, Jenny.
Jenny Klepka.
You don't even know what origin my last name is.
Is it Polish?
Polish.
It's not Polish.
Is it Eastern European of some sort? Perhaps
Yes.
Lithuanian?
I think it might be actually like a rough German translation, but
Ooh.
I am Czech.
Oh, Czech. Okay. My boss
Yeah.
is Czech.
Oh, well, we're probably related.
Yeah, no, they didn't want to let me back into America from England. They let Olivia go. I don't know why. It's weird.
Yeah, no, it's strange.
Huh.
Anyway, without further ado, we're moving on now to topic number two.
That's you, Jenny.
Oh, this is me. Oh
Yep.
my God. Okay. All right, you guys. My topic is childhood computer games.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, yes.
talk about this a little bit.
Ooh.
MS
And
DOS.
my runner-ups were Madonna, Mayonnaise, or The Holidays. So if you guys want to work those in.
Was there ever a Madonna video game? Was there any?
Oh no, it
Was
has
Madonna
nothing to do
ever
with
covered
the
in
video
mayonnaise?
games, but I don't know.
If
It's
you
just
get-
tossing that around.
If you give us $15,000 a month, you can cover us in mayonnaise and
Yep.
call us Madonna while we play retro video games.
It kind of hurts that you guys wouldn't just let me do that.
We would for you, but you're a friend, Jenny.
We got to make money.
I know.
We can't-
Hey, I know how it is. I
We'll
know the
talk to you
scandal.
off air about our Madonna mayonnaise situation.
Is it homemade mayonnaise or?
Who makes homemade mayonnaise? Anyways,
I make homemade
You
mayonnaise.
would
It's
make
delicious.
homemade mayonnaise.
Julie makes homemade mayonnaise. Actually, I fucked it up because I got two. What's it called?
drunk.
No,
Sorry, it sounded like you were going to say that.
no. I got too. I was drunk, but I got too impatient with it. You got to be real slow with it
Yeah, eggs
to
take
get
time.
that. To get that. Whatever the fuck they call it.
Mayonnaise.
No, this is another name for it. But fuck it.
Anyway, retro video games. What kinds did you used to play, Jenny?
Okay, so I'm talking specifically like childhood computer games.
Okay.
And so I want to see like this is so strange, but I'm thinking that we should say our 5 like top favorite childhood computer games and see what that says about us.
We're talking like MS-DOS era, right?
Or Windows 95.
Windows 95? Is
Yeah.
that
Hey,
I think-
fair?
I don't think we should limit,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
whatever you were into.
Okay. Do you want to start, Chris?
Yeah,
Okay.
I will start.
Please do.
We're talking Wolfenstein.
Ooh, okay.
We're talking Doom.
Okay.
We're talking those learning games that mom and dad
Yeah.
used to make us play with like the fucking with like the spinach, and he talked to you and told you he was a super vegetable.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
yeah. Yep.
Jesus.
What else did we play? There was the demo discs with a bunch of stuff on them. they came in the one magazine that dad let
Hell
me buy
yeah.
that one time.
Yep.
That was pretty cool. I said Wolfenstein.
Mm-hmm. You're missing a very important one, Chris.
It was Quake 2 when I got a little older.
Of course. It's Quake. There's always time for Quake. Come on. Oregon Trail?
I never played the fucking Oregon Trail.
You
Unless I was
never played Oregon Trail?
nope, that was no. That was a school game.
That was a school game
You played
for
that
learning.
at school.
But still a game.
That's okay.
School's just a game if you think about it.
There was like Mario
Life's a
typing.
game.
Mario typing? That's a good one.
Yeah.
I was big into Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
You did like that
Ooh,
game.
yeah.
That is a
Fucking
fun
weirdos.
game. Do you guys remember how many discs it used to take to install these onto your computer? There'd be like 15 discs, and like if you think about the file size nowadays, they're probably like 5 or 10
Can we
megabyte
talk about
games.
like Doom for a second? That came on floppy and they were free. It was freeware. But you
Really?
just got it for free.
Huh?
Yeah, you got the first chapter of Doom completely for free.
Oh, the original.
Okay, I know that this is my topic, but I don't know what Doom is.
Doom.
What?
Doom is
See, we're talking. This is good. What a great topic someone brought.
Doom is a game where you're a Marine.
Yep.
That goes into hell.
Yep.
To
Why? Why does he go to hell?
because there was a government.
Nope.
No, that's the movie.
Nope.
What
Nope.
happens?
Nope. They stole his bunny.
He died on a cruise ship.
No, yeah. They stole his bunny rabbit and he went back to avenge his bunny rabbit.
And so he kills the devil.
Yep. The devil
Basically.
who was the creator of the game at the end.
Oh.
Spoiler.
Very cool.
So that's Doom.
What kind of
You're a
games
Marine.
did you play, Jenny?
Wait a second. His bunny?
Yeah, he had a little bunny. He had a bunny.
And he went to hell
Yep.
to save his
Bunny.
rodent pet.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
The 90s were a
alright, yeah,
wild
sure.
time, man.
It
A
makes
wild
sense.
I
time.
love bunnies, you know?
Sometimes you got to go kill the devil because of it.
Sometimes you got to kill the devil. Wow. Okay, so I wrote down mine, but now I'm embarrassed because I feel like mine aren't cool enough.
Well, we'll be the judge of that.
Oh God. Okay, here we go. So I wrote down Oregon Trail.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I played The Sims.
Yes.
it's my
Oh yeah,
job.
The Sims. I forgot about those. That's a little newer, but yeah.
I think that you were listening. I was thinking like early MS DOS games,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Carmen Sandiego, Oregon Trail.
Let's let Jenny finish.
Finish. Don't get me started on these DOS games. I used
Carmen
to.
Sandiego Doom. I love Doom.
Wolfenstein.
No, so I have I actually also have one that I don't remember what it is, and I'm wondering if you guys can help me figure it out, or your listeners can help me figure it out.
Okay.
They don't talk to us, so don't count on that.
You know what? I feel good about putting it out into the world, though.
Okay.
Okay.
But okay, so I played like backyard
Baseball.
basketball,
Yeah,
backyard
yeah.
soccer,
Yeah, there were small boys playing. It was a good time.
small boys, and then I have. Do you guys remember like the Little Monster games?
Little Monster.
Are those
There was
the
like it was like a Richard Scarry like storybook game.
Oh yeah.
I
remember
fucking
those.
love that.
Yeah, they were like point and click ones, basically. Like it'd be like find all the lollipops, and then you click all the lollipops, and then
Yeah, it was kind of like the learning games.
yeah, it was a wholesome game for wholesome people.
Yeah.
Those were my shit. Wholesome games for wholesome Jenny. I okay, no, this is weird, but so that game, The Little Monster, they have that, and by they I mean YouTube has the entire like walkthrough of the game on YouTube.
You watch that shit?
Fuck yeah, I watch that shit. And I fall asleep in like 2 minutes. It's so comforting.
It's like being held in your mother's arms.
Welcome to like the last like 5 years of YouTube. Just watch a video
know.
game instead of play it.
It's just garbage. And also Arthur's Reading Race. Did you guys ever play that?
Fuck Arthur.
I mean,
Yo, fuck you for fucking Arthur.
Arthur, a bitch.
Jenny's doing the Arthur meme where it's him with the fist. Yeah.
They have all this on YouTube. You guys, I'm so weird about people taking my phone and like looking at my like search history and shit and like going on YouTube for what I might have watched.
Like
and
your
it's just full of
suggested
shit like this.
Just children's games are all in your suggested fucking things.
I'm just so afraid of people finding out. I watched like my thing lately is this is kind of veering from the topic, so I'm sorry, but like I'll come home from work and I don't have cable. So I'll watch like TV on YouTube, and so I've been watching like Recess reruns.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's so
Wait,
good.
they were
There's
part
so
of one-
many just like on YouTube for anyone.
Well, they were part of One Saturday Morning, right?
Yeah, they're forget
Saturday morning.
One Saturday morning. Let's eat sugar cereal. One Saturday morning, right?
yeah,
are the words,
that rings a
yeah.
bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have a question.
Real quick. Recess was the dude. He was the cool boy. He had the red hat backwards.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't really even a cool. Like to us, he was cool as
was pretty
shit.
cool.
But like,
He was a little older than us, so he was pretty cool.
true.
I have a question about your Sims playing style.
Yeah.
How did you play The Sims?
They could do a whole topic on that.
That's the question that I have.
How did I play The Sims?
Were you
Were you a benevolent god or a spiteful god?
Okay. I think as a kid I played The Sims for like anthropological reasons. Like I liked being their god, you know what I mean? But I mean, would I take the ladder out of the swimming pool? Yeah, we all did it.
who fucking
you know
didn't?
what I mean?
just to see how it felt, how it made you feel on the inside?
There's gonna be like
Yeah.
historians that are gonna study like videos of us playing Sims.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
oh, and that's why their society melted down.
You guys want to know something fucked up?
Sure.
Sure.
Every time I killed someone, I always killed the dad. Like of my family. Like I was just like, oh God, women and children.
Yeah, he takes the bullet for the family. You come down and you say, "Listen, my children, I have to take one of you. Send
Someone's gotta
someone
go."
to the mountaintop to be sacrificed." And they send the father because,
Yeah. Well, then how's that family gonna survive?
the fucking mom becomes a superhero or a bank robber or
Yeah.
a businessman woman.
I just feel like I chose him. You know what I mean?
I want
Like, I don't know. There's got to be something there. Dad, if you're listening, I love you.
I want
That's not how it looks.
I want to throw a deep cut out there. And I don't know if Andy's even gonna remember this. To be honest,
I might.
3D Movie Maker.
Hell yeah, 3D Movie Maker. I was all about that.
Did you ever play that?
is that when your 3D bunny goes to hell?
Mm-hmm.
And I become a
No, I
Marine.
don't know what it is.
It was like you could like make movies with like 3D like characters and stuff like
You
that.
kind of like puppeted 3D characters, and you would like position them and then advance frames and stuff. We used to
And-
play it at our cousin's
Yeah, I was
house
gonna say
a lot.
shout out to Ryan and Colin.
Yeah.
They would make
Ryan
them.
and Colin, Laura and Mike. Congratulations.
They would make the most elaborate fucking movies.
Yeah.
And then and they had like their call sign was like, I can't remember what it was. It was like the Blank Brothers or
they
some
had
shit like
like a
that.
production company.
Yeah, they made that would like spin in the beginning of it.
Yep.
And then I made the most like fucking dumb shit where like because you could walk people through walls. And it'd just be like the guy me screaming into a microphone as somebody walked through a wall.
And then blood pouring everywhere.
The name of mine was Cousin Chris Incorporated.
Very
Remember
nice.
that?
Yeah, that's sensible. Wait, can you guys help me figure out what this one I don't remember is? It's
Yes.
the learning one. It's not like a cool
Oh, Jesus.
video editing, whatever.
Those all like melted together in my mind. But yeah, go for it.
Okay, so it was definitely a learning game, and it was like you're a part of a group of kids, like a group of like preteens.
Were you on an island?
Really,
Were you on an island?
well, you could have been like they went to a bunch of different places. It was just like this like motley crew of kids, like they all looked like they were from Degrassi, and you would go to like Egypt or like an island, and you would solve mysteries, and then there was this yellow robot.
Oh, that does sound familiar.
That's not ringing a bell.
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember that
It's
one.
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, it's Lord of the Flies.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, no, there was a bunch of games like that, but yeah, I do remember the little robot, and he would like do stuff. He
He would like give you advice and shit.
Yeah,
he
he
was
was-
like the chaperone.
Yeah, he was like Clippy basically of the game.
Yeah.
He'd give you like,
Yeah.
it looks like you're trying to find why the pyramids are so pointy.
Yes, you remember the Egypt one.
Yeah, of course, dude. I learned so much about Egypt as a kid. Never put that knowledge to use once.
Oh, that's why we got a podcast now.
We don't have an Egyptian podcast.
Yeah, it could be.
When I
Hard
buy this
pivot.
podcast, you guys start that one.
Hard pivot to Egypt only.
Every Sphinx I know.
I remember with like some of the learning games. I'm sorry, Jenny. I have no idea what that game is.
It's okay. Hopefully, someone in the ether does.
If you know, please tweet at us at EIKFellas.
I'm older than all you, so I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about any of this.
Brendan just played with the printer. He
I
would
played-
just print stuff.
Listen, I played.
Over and
I
over
played.
again.
I played a game called Number Munchers.
We everybody fucking number munchers, dog.
Yeah,
Alright.
whatever, dude.
Is it the calculator app?
I did play Mario typing though.
Mario typing was good, dude.
Mario typing. That's when you were good in computer class.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
if you had computer class.
Once you've mastered the home row position, you
Yep.
could really tear it up on Mario typing.
Yeah. But like I remember from the learning games, you get through all like the little mini game things you'd have to do. Like you learned about spinach being awesome, and also like don't eat so much Coca-Cola and all this shit. And you have to do like different things for those like various scenarios. There'd always be one you could never fucking figure out, and I could never beat the fucking games, and I hated them.
Do you have one that keeps you up at night?
I can see it in my mind's eye, in my chakra, my third eye, but I can't describe it. I think I was in Egypt, and there was a fucking yellow robot.
I mean, like, there's like a lot of ones. Like, they would send you to Italy and like figure out why the Leaning Tower of Pisa is slanted.
I feel like all the learning games I play were all about food. I think our parents are trying to fucking tell me something.
Well, you're a good chef now,
You know?
right? You still cook? It's been a while.
Yeah, no, that's I don't do that anymore. I do cook at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying that you didn't cook.
No,
I
I
was
don't
like,
cook
you
anymore.
fucking liar! Don't lie to Jenny.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought
love
that
to
was like
cook.
your thing for a while.
Yeah, I love to cook.
Am I telling the listeners too much?
Yeah.
No, I used to
Chris
get paid
never
for it, though.
talked about cooking on this podcast.
There's this one episode where I talked about buttering a steak for about 20 minutes.
Oh man, melted butter on top of a steak.
You use it
Hungry.
to sear it. You get a nice crisp on it.
Okay, so my question is, with all these like early games and stuff, like what? It was a weird dichotomy between only learning based games,
Yep.
and hyper violent games that you've never seen so much blood and gore in your life.
They're hyper violent and
compared to now, they're not so bad.
They're not that bad.
But compared to then, you were literally shooting demons with a fucking rocket launcher, turning them inside out.
You're acting like that was that big of a deal. In our household, our mother played Wolfenstein like fucking crazy. And that's why we got Doom, was because she had beaten Wolfenstein, and the old man went out and got her fucking Doom.
I did not know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I was not conscious at this point. I don't have a memory of that.
Oh, no. Ma used to sit there and fucking kill Nazis like it was her goddamn job.
Hell yeah. All right.
She'd play that all the time, and she beat the guy, like the last boss.
Robo Mecha Hitler.
It wasn't Mecha Hitler because we didn't get the expansions.
Oh, okay.
It was
bad.
like, I don't know, fucking Newt Gingrich or some shit. And
It was H.W. Bush.
hey, ooh.
Ooh,
Spicy.
fresh.
And when she beat that, she wanted to play another game, and Dad went out and got her Doom, and like the full like guide for it. And then I learned how to play it, and then I was killing fucking demons.
I remember one time there was
We get it. You guys have cool parents.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, they're neat. I remember one time we had this game. It was called. It wasn't Big Buck Hunter, but it was a game where you were a deer and you were hunting.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you were hunting hillbillies. I forget what the name
what
of
the fuck was that called? Hosey gave that to me.
Yeah, and I remember
Hosey gave that to me.
I was
dude.
You
playing
get Hosey on line 1.
Hosey Colin.
He'd come up with it like that.
Can't remember what it was called, but
Oh yeah.
I remember the deer main character would just say like swear and stuff like that. And I remember playing it once, and Mom was over my shoulder watching. And
Yeah.
she was like, okay, well, this is a pretty standard game, whatever. And then, like, I remember just being terrified that he was about to go, like, fuck. Fuck is a
Did he say
word.
fuck?
He definitely said, like, shit and piss and stuff.
Didn't he say buck instead of fuck?
Yeah, I think he said
Like-
buck instead of fuck.
Oh,
But
that-
she
I like
wasn't
that.
cool
That's
with...
cute.
She didn't let us do those cheats. She wasn't down with that. She still got mad. I remember when freaking was all the rage. We weren't
did
allowed to
not
say
like
freaking. Or
Not
frickin'.
like freaking. She not like the album "Take Off Your Pants and Jacket" by Blink-182.
And I wonder why.
Yeah, she didn't like that one.
Family reunion.
Let's play that the entire time.
Hell yeah. I love old
Dead
video
air.
games. I
Yeah.
love old video
This is the
games.
best podcast in the world. Dead Air.
A dead
Yeah.
air is a great idea. But no.
Yeah.
I love old video games. I think
Old
that
video
they
games are the
had a lot of
best.
heart. They were weird, and I don't know how they got funding. Because if you think about it, they must have been cheaper to produce or something like that. Because like the through line of like imagine
Well-
pitching Doom to people where it's like,
All right.
you're a Marine,
Listen to me here.
You
owns-
kind of did to me a few minutes ago, and it
Yeah.
sounds insane.
right?
Well, see, like right now that would sell. Like you could make a game off of that.
Yeah, but you have to understand
Like,
that this was a
Can
long.
we make a game real quick?
Let's make a game. Absolutely.
All right.
I want it to be educational and hyper violent.
So we got to teach kids how to cook. Mm-hmm. Also have to have some reason that's insane for them to go and kill people.
This is a
la-
Jeffrey Dahmer game.
A la a
This
bunny.
is Jeffrey Dahmer the game.
So like maybe like a barista
Okay.
who
So it's like Cooking Mama. It's teaching them organizational skills.
So you know
right?
you need X amount of foam for cappuccino, X amount of foam for a latte, no foam for Americano,
right. Yep.
and then I don't know. That's all.
And
I got.
then at night he goes to clubs and brings home young men and kills and eats them. Jeffrey
no,
Dahmer.
He doesn't. He needs some type of motivation. Why is he going to kill these men?
Because he's sick in the head and his dad was also kind of a psycho. Jeffrey Dahmer. You ever hear about that guy?
I don't know. His kitty's dead.
His
I think
kitty.
you just want to make a barista game.
I kind of do.
Chris, why don't you just become a
Also-
barista? It's all the rage.
I was just a barista for 3 years up until like a few months ago.
I was a barista for like 3 years or so. Back
I
in college.
was never a barista, guys.
Yeah, good
Get
for you.
out.
Yep, you're out.
I was a
kicked off the cast.
I worked in retail, guys.
How much foam in a latte?
I can make a latte though. I learned
probably used
aftermarket skills. I use
not enough
YouTube
foam.
videos.
Too much foam for a latte, probably.
I don't know.
Probably treat it like a fucking cappuccino.
Yeah,
How dare
cappuccino
you.
ass.
Get your cappuccino ass out of here.
All right, guys. Without further ado, we're moving on now to topic. Number. Three.
I forgot to turn off Slack on my computer.
Wow, what just happened?
We just Jose just posted something on Slack channel.
Oh, let's see Hosey's memes.
Yeah, he's got some fire memes.
I'm sure he does. Okay. So I am topic 3, and my topic
It's pretty good, actually.
very cool. Thanks, Hosey. Live on air. It's a call-in show now, guys.
He said, I heard Breitbart be referred to as Bright Fart. It's pretty good.
Very good. Very good.
It's pretty good.
Okay. So
Sorry.
Jenny, I believe you are our first New York City guest. You're our
Get
first call-in
out.
from New York City, the Big Apple.
The
perhaps.
city that never sleeps.
If you really think about that saying, though, the city is always sleeping too, because the
Fucking
term.
technicality.
Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to bring on somebody who is also kind of a big name, you know. So okay, really what it comes down to, I saw a movie this weekend. I saw the new Grinch movie. Okay.
Did you go with her mother?
No, I didn't.
You're going to break her heart.
I'll go see it with her.
Did you?
in
Did you
Hartford.
tell her that you
No,
didn't
I
go?
haven't told her yet.
Oh, how much money you got?
What'd you say, Jay?
Which movie was it?
The new Grinch movie.
New Grinch.
The new Grinch movie.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I saw the new Grinch movie.
I'm telling her.
You better not tell her.
I'll fucking
You
tell her.
fucking
You
better
didn't
not
go
tell
with
her.
you.
I'm gonna go when we go home for Christmas. I'll go see it with her. Come on, don't be a weird. Okay, saw the new Grinch movie, and I got online, got on the Twitter, slid into someone's DMs, and I got us a real live celebrity on the podcast this week. So,
Oh my God.
very few people know this, but the Grinch was actually based on a real event. Okay, there's a real guy who is the Grinch. Who
And you
Dr.
got
Seuss?
him.
I got him. Okay, and Dr. Seuss based the story on him. I'm gonna bring him on real quick. Okay, is that okay with you guys?
Oh my God. I'm so excited.
My heart is
It
racing.
really better not be Satan.
I just vomited.
I would like to introduce to you Anthony Grincenzo.
Grincenzo.
A.
I thought you were gonna use your chord, but you didn't.
No synthesizer this week, baby. All right. Anthony Grincenzo, nice to meet you. I have met your brother. His name is Andy. Your name is Chris. We over this. This
Anthony,
is Jenny.
Anthony,
Jenny, nice
Anthony.
to meet you. I'm Anthony Grincenzo.
Big fan, Anthony.
So just to
Big
delineate where the name the Grinch comes from, if you cannot put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
My name is Anthony.
Yeah.
Tony to my friends. T
Gotcha.
to my close friends.
I want to see where you're going with this, Anthony.
Last name Grincenzo. Shorten it to Grinch. T Grinch. The Grinch. Okay.
Oh, that's how they got that.
Story was written by Dr. Seuss. Everyone knows this. Okay. I met Dr. Seuss before he was Dr. Seuss. He was just Mr. Seuss. Okay.
Where'd he get his doctorate from?
Cornell
I think
University.
his name was Theodore Geisel.
He said, "Listen, my name is Mr. Seuss to you." Okay. So, obviously, the story of the Grinch, right? Stole people's presents, gave them back.
Yep, it's kind of
Car
an
grew
asshole.
tree sizes. It was an asshole. Was a real grump. Got better.
He was, but he's you.
I'm saying the story of the Grinch. I am Anthony. I am
But it was
Tony,
based on you, Tony.
based on me. Okay. I will have to say, the good doctor took a couple liberties with my story.
All right.
Okay.
Defend yourself then, Anthony.
Oh, I'm not here to relitigate the Grinch, okay? We've seen it, okay? We've seen the story. I didn't grow up in such a great neighborhood. Things got a little dicey. I got upset. I don't like
So
Christmas.
you stole people's Christmas
I
gifts.
stole people's things, yes. I brought them back. I had a dog. His name was Max. You guys have seen the movie. You've read the books, probably, okay?
I just can't believe it's so true to life.
How old are you?
Well, funny you should ask. I am 60 years old. Because
Sounds right.
the original Grinch book was written in 1957. The animated movie came out in 1966. The Jim Carrey joint came out in 2000, and the newest
Did you
one.
just call it a joint?
It is a Jim Carrey joint. My favorite portrayal of the character, Mr. Grinch.
Your favorite portrayal of yourself?
The character. Okay, let me get this straight to you. Okay,
Yeah,
because
okay.
you have a podcast, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, is that Chris Powers on the podcast True to Life? Chris Powers, is that a character version of yourself?
It's relatively.
Now
cool.
imagine that
Okay.
some old pervert writes a kid's book about you.
What did you say about Dr. Seuss?
He's an old pervert.
He is an old pervert.
I will stand on that till the day I die. He makes good books, very good for children, very good for their development. All right.
Wait. Are you Italian or are you Jewish or are you somewhere
I'm
in
a
between?
who. I'm a who from Whoville.
Because the accent
my
is moving
God.
back and forth.
It's a South Whoville accent. You fuck. Now, I've never really seen any money from the Grinch franchise. You guys may be familiar with the Son of Sam law. I committed a crime. I am not allowed to receive money based on that crime. You cannot sell an autobiography book, such and such, yada, yada, yada.
OJ the Juice. He did that though.
I believe it had to go to the family of Nicole Brown Simpson.
Because they sued. They sued
Right.
him.
Son of
It's a state
Sam
law. Moving along.
Son of Sam law, also sometimes referred to by me as the Sam I Am law. Hey, that's a different Dr. Seuss book. All right. Now I'm a little bit tired of not getting paid for these Grinch movies because they're making like $1 billion, and I would like to make some money myself. And so I decide I'm an actor as well as a thief. So I would like.
Most actors are.
Oh, shots fired. I like this. A little spicy atmosphere in the studio. Okay, so I want to make a little turn here. I want to get in a movie. I want to change the Grinch. I want to change the perception. I'm tired of being pigeonholed. I'm not just some green monster taking everyone's gifts. Gifts. I do other stuff. The gifts. I smoke a little hoo hash on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe you should sling some hooash.
I could sling some hoo hash, but that's also illegal and in violation of my probation.
But it's decriminalized.
Not in New York. Oh, it's decriminalized.
Yes,
Doesn't mean you
decriminalized.
can't get in trouble for it, Jenny.
Oh shit. I
All
don't
right.
smoke.
All right. So I think that I'd like to see the
Did
Grinch.
you say I don't smoke? I'm not saying that Jenny smokes. She just it was just funny. Just wants everybody to know that.
All right. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Mom,
cool
Dad.
here. The Grinch is cool. The Grinch is. Don't worry about it. All right. Let's see the Grinch in a different kind of movie. I can do funny. I'm making you guys laugh. You're loving it. You're loving the Grinch.
The Grinch is a funny movie.
Absolutely funny movie. But I'm a man. I can do a comedy, not a kid's film. A comedy. I could say the fuck word.
Do me a Deadpool.
I'll do you a Deadpool right now. Hey, I shoot you. And I touch my balls afterward. I'm a Deadpool. Do a Deadpool for you. What'd you
was a good
think?
Deadpool.
It's pretty good Deadpool.
Pretty good Deadpool.
All right. I'm also pretty handsome. They did not do me any favors in the animated features.
I think that
Anthony,
Yes.
could you do the Titanic?
I could do a Titanic. I could hold. I'm very
Okay.
strong. The Grinch.
Wait.
I had
I
had
think-
the strength of 3 Grinches
Well,
times
yeah,
2 at the top
okay.
of the Mount Crumpet. I could hold
your-
up
hey,
Kate
Anthony,
Blanchett with one hand.
Anthony, put your dick away. Put your dick away.
The dick is. Listen, I do not
like-
wear clothes. I am the Grinch.
I think that might be a good turn.
A
for you,
romantic.
a romantic comedy.
I could wine in a romantic comedy. Oh, I could wine and dine a lady that I did not get along with at the first part of the movie.
First
in
half, the first
act 1 and 2.
first like act and a half.
Act and a half. Okay, you're the director. You're the boss. Okay, let's talk about romantic comedies. You get Meg Ryan in there?
You've got mail.
Must Love Mail with starring Meg Ryan and the Grinch. Stealing everyone's Christmas cards. Oh, there I go again. Never mind.
You're typecasting yourself here. Tony.
How about let's flip it. Let's get a little more 2018. Let's get this Timothy Chalamet in there.
The fuck is that?
Timothy Chalamet, call me by your name. Beautiful boy. He's got a lot of Oscar buzz. Get me in there. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So first
Okay, you
thing,
went there.
tone back the yeah thing.
Oh, excuse me. Are you saying? Are you
Do you
telling
want to
me?
make fucking money or what?
Oh, all right. I will.
These are some
I will-
hard,
I
some
will-
hard,
I will
some
change
hard
for
things.
truth.
I pay for HBO now. I got their number.
You do.
I do. I know you're in fucking New York City.
Okay. I'm not in.
Do you want a miniseries?
Okay. I can get.
Do you want a redemption miniseries? Because I think
listen.
that could be another.
It could be another. And that is our fallback position. If I have to stay with the Grinch stuff. Okay.
Ooh, wait.
Hey, Anthony.
Yes, Jenny.
Who's your favorite Seinfeld character?
My favorite Seinfeld character is Kramer. Because I have always thought of myself as a Kramer. I come into the room and I say, hey, everybody, it's me. I'm here.
Obligatory. I've never watched Seinfeld.
It's okay. You don't have to. Andy's never seen it either.
But hey, good answer.
So, we make the movie, right?
Okay.
Romantic comedy.
Yes.
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryans. Yeah.
Meg Ryan's.
Many Meg Ryans.
As many as we can get.
Multiple Meg Ryans. I don't think we can get one. But we make with Meg Ryan, it all falls apart, right?
Okay. So
You've
how
been-
do we meet? What's a meet cute?
Who gives a shit about the meet cute? We're setting up the premise
Okay.
for the redemption
boss.
for the redemption HBO miniseries here.
Okay.
How the Grinch stole his life back.
Oh, I love it.
The-
Do I
the-
also
the
steal
Tony-
her heart? Come on,
might at
tell
the
me I
end.
do. Tell me I do.
She's a professional, so no, she has no interest in you.
Oh man, she wouldn't be with a goofball like the Grinch, would she? No way.
I don't know her enough. I don't know Kate Blanchett enough. So
Noted.
I mean, I wasn't expecting you're a podcast host. I wasn't expecting you to know Kate Blanchett.
you come into my house.
I'm just saying. I called
You
it like
come-
it. You tell me
you
my
come-
accent's too thick, and you say I can't tell you. You don't know Kate Blanchett, famed
Me?
actress of the Titanic movies.
Is she in Titanic?
Yeah, she's the one that lives.
You're Russian. You're getting a Russian accent now.
You know, everybody thinks they know what my accent is. I'm sorry. How many Whovians have you met? Not Doctor Who. People from
Good.
Whoville.
Call him a racist. Call him a racist.
I'm not calling you a racist. I'm saying you're ignorant.
You know that's not Kate Blanchett, right?
Kate Blanchett. Who is it?
It's Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet.
Same fucking difference.
Listen, I was in the clink for a little bit, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I've seen the inside of a jail cell or two.
Yeah, things
How
have changed.
how the Grinch stole our hearts.
Of course. Yeah,
So you gotta get some philanthropy around it.
absolutely.
There's got to be some.
How
Do
the
we get
Grinch-
Leo?
How the Grinch stole my wife.
Oh, a cuckold movie. All right.
big right now.
All right, yeah, all the rage. Everybody's talking about
Seriously
these
though.
cuck this, cuck that, cuck
Seriously
me,
though,
daddy.
What do you think about porn?
I do you think the world is ready for my green thorny cock?
I've seen. It's got thorns.
I am a different species from you, my friend.
I thought you were a
Lee-
human that was based on. Are you the Grinch
I'm
or are
a
you Tony?
Who from Whoville. Tony Grinch.
Could we move on to how the Grinch stole the Declaration of Independence?
I would love that.
But you can't be in the movie. Nicolas Cage
National
plays
Treasure
you.
3.
Mr.
How
Nicolas
the Grinch
Cage.
Stole.
Mr. Nicolas Cage is a very big hero in my book.
Mr. Coppola, please.
I am not Mr. Coppola.
He is Mr. Coppola.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr.
Mr.
Nicholas Coppola
His
Cage.
first name's not Nicholas. I can't remember what his real first name is. He named himself after Nick Cage, the comic book character.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm learning on the podcast. Oh, funny and entertaining and edutainment. Like one of those old video games Jenny was talking about.
So
I love when you say my name, Anthony.
say it again.
Jenny. I can do it.
Jenny.
Do you want a couple? Do you want a couple reads of it? I can do it different ways. I could say Jenny. I could say Jenny.
This is all music to my ears.
You don't know where I'm
Sorry.
from. You act like I'm an
impossible to
American
tell.
Italian man. I am not. I am just a Catholic man. Hence, I have Anthony as my first name.
Anthony, what's your favorite food?
Favorite food is bolognese. Listen, if you guys just want to interview me, you might have some questions for the Grinch.
When are you gonna start doing porn?
When am I gonna do porn? When I hit
Yes.
rock bottom?
You haven't already.
Well, we've lost the romantic comedy
Why?
because
Did I
you're
knock the
unlovable.
deal? Because
Because you're unlovable. You gotta meet some hard truths here, Anthony.
Okay.
You know what's called you Anthony?
Yeah.
Not
I feel like
Tony.
you're my mother.
Listen to me, Anthony.
Okay.
It's a hard sell.
It's a hard sell. Okay.
It's a hard sell in this day and age.
Okay. Listen, I understand. We still have a lot of ways to go. It's a very long time till who is kissing Kate Blanchett of Titanic fame.
I have some news, guys.
Yes.
The American Italian Defamation League is boycotting our show.
If it's taken them this long,
I am not here on. This is my truth. I am speaking to you. I am from Whoville, South Whoville.
Yeah, Brendan, don't insult him like that.
That's bullshit. All right. What about a musical? I can sing.
you can't sing. Hum me a bar. Sing fucking Little Drummer Boy. Da, 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 da,
Oh,
da,
I play
da,
my
da,
drum for him. Pa-da-pa-pum-pum. Hey, rap-a-pum-pum. Hey,
It's a little too
rap-a-pum-pum.
you want to slow it down.
Okay. Oh, a newborn king. Pa-ra-pa-pum-pum.
Hey,
Hey, hey. This is like a little
Is this the
Yachty
Christmas
remix.
episode?
I'm still behind. I'll talk to my people at HBO.
I don't think you know people at HBO.
I know
just because
tons
you have
of people at
the
HBOnow.com.
you have the customer service hotline number,
Yeah,
but I don't
they
think that
talk
means
to me. They're super nice to me.
lots of people can be nice to you. Doesn't mean that they work for you.
Well, they do.
Okay.
So,
What about a superhero movie?
what fucking type of superhero are you?
Iron Man?
Ant-Man.
How the Grinch Stole the Infinity Stones.
Damn straight. Okay, I will tell you how I am like Iron
That's
Man.
not a bad idea. Anti-hero.
Get me in the fucking new Avengers movie. Also, release the title. We've had enough of this bullshit. I'm tired of getting updates on my phone every day. The Avengers this, the Avengers that. I should stop clicking on them. They think that I really care. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Get me in the new Avengers movie. I come in. I don't want to be the Grinch though in that. I want to
Actually, it
be
wouldn't be too hard because that is Disney now.
exactly. Throw me in there.
No, you throw yourself in there.
But-
You're the Grinch.
Yes, of course
You
I-
have the connections. What the fuck am I doing here?
Are you saying that the
wasting
Grinch-
my fucking HBO connections on you?
Are you saying that the Grinch needs to steal the show?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How
Because
the
Anthony's a
that's-
guest on the show.
Wait, say again?
Anthony's a guest on this show. Andy's going to be pissed when he finds out how you're treating him.
Exactly.
Yeah, well.
He's
I
been
don't care.
upstairs in the bathroom for way too long.
Yeah, I'm getting worried.
No, I think a late night HBO like anthology series.
Okay, like the
The
night
Room.
before.
Well, yeah, no, like kind of like the night before, but that's a miniseries.
Oh, sorry.
Like a half an hour.
oh, you're right. You're trying to get me paid year after year,
Yeah.
year after year. Okay, I got you.
We want to get you syndicated.
Okay.
So it's kind of like The Room, whatever the fuck it's called by those people that aren't funny, and it's called Grinch Steals the Show.
How the Grinch stole the show? Yeah.
No, the Grinch steals the show.
Grinch steals
because you
the-
stole the show,
Oh, right. Okay.
and it's like a mockumentary interview thing.
Oh.
a la Eric Andre.
Okay. All right. I will host the shit out of a talk show. Oh, you look thin. You gotta eat. Manja. That's what we say in Whoville. Oh, Horton. Good to see you again. I like your haircut. Hear any good whoos lately? Were they on a dandelion? Oh, maybe they were on a buttercup flower. Because that's where the whoos were. They were a speck of dust on a dandelion.
Think Horn's got a hearing aid now?
Horton,
Probably doesn't need one, right?
he probably doesn't need one. Elephants never forget. And
that
they
has
keep their
nothing
promises.
To do, that has nothing to do with
They
his
never
hearing.
forget how
Has
to hear.
nothing- Jesus Christ.
All right, we're getting the wrap up signal, and I have to say, I think that we have accomplished nothing.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I came here to get shit
I feel
done,
the same.
and I feel like we've so far just come up with my accent's weird to you guys.
Because it is.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that
All
over and
four
over.
of the accents you've done have been weird.
They're all one accent from Whoville. Go sometime. We would love the tourism money, I guess, from you bigot.
I have one more question.
Yes, Jenny.
What do you do for work right now?
Right now,
He steals fucking gifts.
you better not say that on the air.
I just
Oh,
fucking
we're
did.
done with that.
No. I've got a little thing on the side. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you like an Etsy?
Yes, I make
does
I make
resell.
flower crowns for Coachella gals.
Year round?
Oh yeah. Well, see, the thing about flowers is that they're free, and you can just pick them up off the ground and put them into a wreath-like
You-
shape.
Cannot stop taking shit from people.
It's Maybe I should be in an institution, but for now, I'm not, and I'm here to steal this
No
show.
institution gets you into porn.
I don't... Okay. I'm just
Do you
telling
want to make money or what?
Keep your options.
I
open.
watched Boogie Nights not too long ago. Dirt
a great
Diggler,
film.
big old ding dong. Bad life though. Didn't have a great time. He was a star though.
I
He's
saw
a
that
fucking
movie for
star.
the first time, like not that long ago.
It's a great flick.
Big old hog on that boy. It's got nothing on the Grinch though.
Oh shit.
Well, folks, if you're still listening, thank you for listening.
Hey, Tony, why don't you fuck off?
All right, Grinch 2020. Gotcha.
Oh, you're running for office
I'm
now.
gonna run for office. That's the next thing. I'm gonna steal the vote. Steal an election.
Dude, that's the miniseries. It's your
Now you're
failed
getting
attempt to
somewhere.
run for fucking
Don't
governor.
say failed.
It's
It hasn't
it's your
happened yet.
It's your failed attempt to run for governor, a la fucking fucking Wiener, and we make a documentary everyone called "How the Grinch Tried to Steal the Election 2020," and then you end up in porn at the end.
Listen.
I think.
Wait, is Anthony Weiner in porn? Is that what's happening now?
I kind of assume so.
I did see his ding dong. It was.
He's
wasn't
laying
bad.
low.
All right.
shit.
Thank you so much for having me on your podcast.
Yeah. Thanks for
And
being here.
maybe lock your doors this Christmas. Make sure that you're picking up your packages when they are dropped off, because the Grinch knows when you're not there.
Not Santa Claus.
All right, folks. That was a great.
Oh, hey, Andy.
Hey, how's it going? I hear you guys were having a great time. Thank you for listening. If you're still listening,
Yeah, folks, thanks for listening. Jenny, thank you so much for being
thank
on.
you, Jenny.
Plug your shit
Thanks for
again.
having me. Okay, yes. I'll just swear I'll do a better job right now plugging it than I did before. So the show is called I Don't Date Well. It's on December 12th at 8:30 at the Pit Loft. If you don't know where the Pit Loft is, it is 154 West 29th Street in Manhattan.
Ooh.
The whole show is written, directed, performed by women. We've been working really hard, and I'm very excited about it.
Very cool.
The
Very
Grinch,
cool.
the Grinch would say that representation is
Jesus
important, especially in comedy these days.
Andy?
Sorry,
Andy?
sorry, he came back out. He
Oh,
was
hey.
threatening me with his giant thorned wiener.
Thanks again, Jenny. Excuse me. Thanks again, Jenny, for being on. We'll do this again soon, hopefully, one of these days. And folks, if you're still listening, thanks for listening. See your family over the holidays, all that good stuff, and just be nice to each other, okay?
Be nice. And vote for the Grinch. 2020.